RV World, family owned and operated since 1991. You'll find them at Interstate 8 and Araby Road in Yuma. Downtown Port of Entry, there is no wait at all at the Eastport, the Gateway Port. 2 regular lanes open, 60 to 65 minute wait, 45 to 50 minute wait to 4 ready lanes. No wait at the East Sentry lane. This Border Wait Update brought to you by RV World at Interstate 8 and Araby Road in Yuma. Visit them on the web, rvworldyuma.com. RV World, they're open year-round. And today is Saturday, January 11th it is. We got some birthdays today. Actor Mitchell Ryan. Dharma and Greg was what Mitchell was on. 86 today. Actor Felix Silla, he was cousin It on the Addams Family, and he was in Buck Rogers, the 25th Century. Felix is 83 today. Director Joel Zwick of My Big Fat Greek Wedding, 78 years old today. Singer Naomi Judd is 74. Actress Phyllis Logan of Downton Abbey, 64 years old today. A guitarist Vicki Peterson, she was a guitarist with the Bangles. She is 62 today. Actress Kim Coles in a living single, 58 today. Guitarist Tom Dumont of No Doubt is 52. Mary J. Blige, 49 years old today. Actress Amanda Peet is 48. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming right up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning, and there is a long list of them. Alma Cordero, Juana Parra Taramatini, Raul Moreno Jr., Valerie Flores Cordova, Michelle Torres, Carlos Medina, Derek Guzman, Scott Mosier. We have Maribel de la Torre, Yesenia de la Torre, Geraldo del Campo, Derek Perez, Stephen Edwards, Sue Burton, Corina Gastelum, Doug DeJuice, Edward Ainza, Esmeralda Gonzalez, Gabriela Apalategui, George Bernal Jr., Lorena Uriarte, Melba Garcia, Nancy Leon, Olga Nunez, Ricky Paleo, Sam Gudino, Andrea Rivera, and Walter Schultz. Happy birthday to every single one. Happy anniversary going out to Jose and Debbie Flores, celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Happy anniversary to Jose and Debbie. From KXO, everybody at KXO.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for your World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News update. In Afghanistan, tragedy today for the U.S. military in a roadside bomb in the southern part of the country. CBS News correspondent Cammie McCormick with details.
2 Americans were killed and 2 injured in this IED attack in Kandahar. The military says they were conducting operations at the time, but it gave few other details. The Taliban has claimed responsibility, and if true, this could jeopardize the on and off again peace talks. Last year was the deadliest year for American troops since combat operations were officially ended.
CBS News military analyst Mike Lyons with more on the landscape for U.S. forces in Afghanistan.
The further U.S. forces get away from Kabul, the more dangerous it becomes for American soldiers and others as the Taliban controls most of those regions.
23 American troops were killed last year. More than 2,400 U.S. service members have been killed in Afghanistan. CBS News Update. I'm Bud Mishkin.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on a furnace from York because it's backed by the strongest warranties available. It's just another way we install confidence. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501 to learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. That's 353-4501. Contractor license 696-216.
California headline news. Former Vice President Joe Biden was in Los Angeles. The Democratic presidential candidate was formally being endorsed by L.A. Mayor Eric Garcetti.
There is nobody running for President of the United States of America who has done more for my city than Joe Biden.
Customers at a Costco in San Francisco got an eyeful this week.
Topless women who covered themselves in blood rallied outside the membership store this week. The animal rights activists hope to bring attention to what they claim is the inhumane treatment of Petaluma hens that lay eggs for the wholesale warehouse. A manager at the San Francisco Costco maintains the eggs are hatched cage-free by hens that roam free on their supplier's large farm. Phil Hewlett, NBC News Radio.
Police in Hawthorne say a man shot his elderly mother to death yesterday afternoon at a local hotel and then killed himself. No names have been released. Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And your World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
This new year, don't settle for reaching just one milestone. Chase something more and unleash the best version of yourself with Peloton. Peloton has live, high-intensity classes from world-class instructors and workout playlists that'll keep you coming back for more. You'll love the ease of taking classes in your very own home. Peloton is the perfect way to ring in the new year, and one subscription is good for the whole family. Terms apply. Visit onepeloton.com or your local showroom to learn more.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with two locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. Well, an attempt to smuggle heroin was they caught him. The El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents working the Highway 86 immigration checkpoint arrested a man suspected of smuggling heroin Thursday morning. The incident occurred at around 8:50 in the morning when a 28-year-old man approached the checkpoint as one of multiple passengers aboard a commercial bus. Agents sent the bus aside to the secondary inspection for an immigration inspection. While in secondary inspection, Border Patrol agents discovered a package that the man attempted to conceal under his clothing. Agents examined the package and determined that it was heroin. The total weight of the heroin discovered was over 4.4 pounds with an estimated street value of $56,000. The man, a U.S. citizen, narcotics were all turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration for further investigation. December enforcement actions. They were released by Customs and Border Protection. The enforcement actions on the southwest border decreased by 5% in December compared to November, representing a 72% decrease since the peak of the humanitarian and border security crisis in May. On the southwest border, CBP conducted 40,620 total enforcement actions in December 2019, including 32,858 apprehensions and 7,762 inadmissible decisions. This includes a 15% decline in inadmissible aliens at ports of entry and a 2% decline in U.S. Border Patrol apprehensions. Enforcement actions involving family units totaled 12,064, unaccompanied children totaled 3,311, and single adults were 24,788, down 4% from November. In December, CBP intercepted more than 93,000 pounds of drugs nationwide, 5% increase over November. Compared to this point in the previous fiscal year, overall drug seizures are up 28%, while the fentanyl seizures are up over 80%, and heroin seizures are up 27%. We'll have more in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
And Legion Street is still a high priority project. Legion Street is in Brawley. City has prioritized Legion Street from Highway 86 to the western city limits for improvement. The overall project is estimated to cost at around $2 million and will be primarily paid for with state and federal funds that flow through the Imperial County Transportation Commission. Local funds are being applied for a match that hovers around 11.5%. Legion Street projects will be addressed in 3 phases. Phase 1 extends from Highway 86 to Evelyn Avenue. Phase 2 will be from Evelyn to Kelly Avenue. Phase 3 will be from Kelly to the westerly city limits. The 3 phases are expected to be complete by June 30th, 2021. Donation to a boxing club. It happened earlier this week. Donation came from the Imperial Irrigation District. Division 4 IID Director Eric Ortega visited the Baja Boxing Club in Calexico. Ortega carried a check for $5,000. Check was presented to boxing trainer Raul Lau. It was the first donation the boxing club has ever received. Funds come from the QSA, signed in 2003. Club is currently training 30 male and female boxers ranging in age from 5 and up. Lau says his primary mission is to keep kids occupied and off the streets. Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230.
Get out on the highway.
Kxo. We'll hear from the Rascals and Marvin Gaye, Bobby Goldsboro. If you like 1968, and I love 1968 for good reason. That's the year I got into this racket business.
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. More information, more detailed information on Wednesday's fire. Information was released by the El Centro Fire Department. According to the information, El Centro Police and Fire Dispatch received several calls at 8:13 Wednesday night. They all reported a structure fire in the 800 block of Woodward Avenue. On arrival, the first-in company officer found a single-story family home with heavy fire and smoke showing. The second alarm was transmitted, adding 3 engine companies and 1 battalion chief from the city of Calexico, city of Hauteville, and Imperial County Fire Departments. Firefighters protected adjacent homes from the spread of fire and performed a fire attack, pushing against heavy fire conditions, and completed a search of the home looking for victims. Crews were faced with heavy fire growth, but were able to perform search and rescue operations and extinguish the fire. There was one civilian transported to the hospital for treatment. A pet was unaccounted for. No injuries to any of the firefighters. Crews were cleared from the fire at just after 10 p.m. Cause of the fire has been determined to be unintentional. And Aviation Day, it's coming up. Annual Imperial County Lions presentation will be held Saturday, January 18th. Aviation Day is held at the Imperial County Airport, starting with a pancake breakfast at 7:30 a.m. There will be free airplane rides for kids 8 through 17 years of age at 9 a.m. with sign-up starting at 7:30. The Commemorative Air Force Group will be displaying their Navy SNJ-5 World War II flight trainer, and ride packages will be sold on site. Plus, you will see static displays, aircraft from Mercy Air, Reach, Mokulele Airlines, Sheriff's Aero Squadron, the Women's Pilot Association 99s, and a whole lot more. Finish Line Pro Bike Shop will offer BMX demos from 10 or at 10, noon, and 2 p.m. There'll be health and fitness vendors. There'll be free screenings for blood pressure and diabetes. Plus, Imperial Lions Club will provide free eye screening for glasses. Aviation Day is a full day, starting at 7:30 a.m. on January 18th. Next IID board meeting, it will be Tuesday in La Quinta. First item on the action agenda is to discuss changing board meeting dates. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will also discuss major work authorizations, as well as SB 859 biomass compliance requirement. Information items include the annual internal audit, a general interconnection agreement, and Energy Department general matters. Public session for the meeting begins at 1 Tuesday afternoon in the boardroom, 81-600 Avenue 58 in La Quinta. Got your weather coming up next.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
The high temperature yesterday, 68 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 40. National Weather Service says cooler than normal temperatures under calm and clear conditions are expected this week. Low temperatures for some of the more sheltered valley locations around the region will see morning temperatures near the freezing mark. Temperatures will warm up by Monday and Tuesday near the seasonal average. Mostly sunny skies will prevail through the middle of the week until cloud cover and wind gusts increase with a weak disturbance for Thursday and Friday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 69. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 40. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 68. Calm winds throughout the day. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 40. Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 68. Winds will be calm throughout the day on Monday. And we're looking at 37 degrees right now, 56% the relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company in Braulio, Centro, and Hauteville. Imperial's Do-It Centers, where you'll find what you need when you need it. It's another NFL playoff weekend. All the playoffs can be heard right here on 1230 KXO, right on through the Super Bowl. Today, it all starts at 1 p.m., the divisional playoffs. Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. A late game will be the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. Tomorrow, Sunday, divisional divisional playoff game. The first one at 11:30 a.m. Houston Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. They've got the late game. Again, every one of them will be heard right here on 1230 KXO. On the NBA scoreboard, it was the Wizards over the Hawks, 111-101. Pelicans got by the Knicks, 123-111. Heat beat the Nets beat the Heat, 117-113. It was the Grizzlies over the Spurs, 134-121. Pacers got by the Bulls, 116-105. Suns beat the Magic, 98-94. Jazz over the Hornets, 109-92. Lakers keep on rolling. They beat the Mavericks, 129-114. Bucks over the Kings, 127-106. And the Clippers, they beat the Warriors by a score of 109-100. And the Lakers have extended Rob Pelinka's contract in addition to a promotion. Los Angeles Lakers Vice President of Basketball Operations and General Manager Rob Pelinka has agreed to a multi-year contract extension. Lakers announced Friday that they had promoted Pelinka to the VP title, and sources say that included the negotiation of an extension onto the original 5-year deal Pelinka had signed in 2017. We'll have more in just a minute.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtfield to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Looking for additional savings? Rewards members earn credits for every purchase. Not a Rewards member yet? Visit a Do-It Center today and join the club. It's free.
And in tennis, Bianca Andreescu has withdrawn from the Australian Open, has knee surgery or a knee injury. Also in tennis, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Nick Kyrgios, and many more will be participating or will headlining the Bushfire event. Tennis Australia chief Greg Tiley announced that the rally for relief will be held on Rod Laver Arena on the evening of January 15th, with proceeds going to the Victorian Bushfire Appeal, raising money for all those fire relief in Australia. Ekaterina Alexandrova, she won in China, the Shenzhen Open, for the first WTA Tour title. Jessica Pegula, she pulled an upset. She beat Caroline Wozniacki. Now she gets to face Serena Williams at the Auckland final. And Justin Thomas and Patrick Ree in golf, they both missed the cut at the Sony Open, so they get a ticket home from Hawaii. Also in golf, despite a baby on the way, Michelle Wie still has an eye on golf. She had said before she was pregnant that she was, if she had children, she would be retiring to raise the kids. And now she's changed her mind. She has decided to have her baby girl and then return to golf bigger and better than ever. In the NFL, Rams are set to hire Brandon Staley and Kevin O'Donnell as coordinators for the team. They were not really happy with the season that they had. Seahawks, Jadeveon Clowney, he's not going to be fined for the hit on the Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz in the Sunday game. The Seattle won that game. Wentz was taken out of action for the rest of the game, but the NFL officials have determined it was a hard hit, but a legal hit. Chiefs defensive tackle Chris Jones is listed as questionable for this weekend's game. Vikings Adam Thielen is questionable with ankle injury for the game today. And the Niners, they don't have any, they're not any questionable ones. They got their Injured players are returning. Quan Alexander and several others all patched up and ready to go for today's game. And in the NHL, it was the Senators and the Red Wings going into a shootout. The Red Wings won the game 3-2. Hurricanes beat the Coyotes 3-0. Penguins beat the Avalanche in overtime by a score of 4-3. That's it. That's Sports Time, brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company. Do-It Centers in El Centro, Hautville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. Walk in. They're located right next to Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. economy created 145,000 jobs in December for the ninth straight year of job gains, but wage growth slowed. Stocks ended lower Friday after the Dow briefly topped the 29,000 milestone, with investors' euphoria over recent record highs deflated by data showing slower than expected U.S. jobs and wage growth in December. Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 133.13 points, or 0.5%, to end at 28,823.77, while the S&P 500 index fell 9.35 points, or 0.3%, to close at 3,265.35. NASDAQ Composite Index closed down 24.57 points, or 0.3%, at 9,178.86. All three major benchmark indexes set new intraday highs Friday, and the main indexes all posted gains for the week despite Friday's week close. The Dow saw a 0.7% weekly advance, while the S&P 500 was 0.9%, and the NASDAQ gained 1.8%. Got your weather coming up.
It's a new year, and Styles and Smiles want you to look your best. But first, you need to make an appointment by calling 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Now, Styles and Smiles is a complete salon specializing hair, nails, cosmetics. And if it's time for a change, let Styles and Smiles transform your ordinary into extraordinary with their expert stylists. Bring the whole family because they do it all. Call now and make an appointment at 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 68 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 40. National Weather Service says cooler than normal temperatures under calm and clear conditions are expected this week. Low temperatures for some of the more sheltered valley locations around the region will see morning temperatures near the freezing mark. Temperatures will warm up by Monday and Tuesday near the seasonal average. Mostly sunny skies will prevail through the middle of the week until cloud cover and wind gusts increase with a weak disturbance for Thursday and Friday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 69. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 40. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 68. Calm winds throughout the day. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 40. Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 68. Winds will be calm throughout the day on Monday. And financial news and weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. Located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
And your CBS News brought to you by Julie Oliver, with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent.
On the hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Bud Mishkin. With so much attention this week on Iran and Iraq, a reminder today that there are still U.S. forces in Afghanistan. A roadside bomb killed 2 U.S. service members and injured 2 others in the Kandahar region. CBS News military analyst Mike Lyons.
Anytime we go outside of the main region within Kabul and the area where the capital is, we really run the risk of having these kinds of incidences.
The Taliban took responsibility for the attack. More than 2,400 U.S. service members have been killed in Afghanistan. So what now in Iran, after the country's admission that its military unintentionally shot down the Ukrainian jet earlier this week, killing 176 people on board? CBS News correspondent Elizabeth Palmer has just left Iran.
The political fallout inside the country will be huge. People are already angry with the government. This is going to make things much harder for the hardliners, who are widely despised to begin with. They're going to have to come up with an explanation, and it does look as if they will be spinning it to try and blame the United States.
Ukraine's president is demanding an admission of guilt from Iran and compensation. The Trump administration continues to justify its killing of General Qasem Soleimani. CBS News correspondent Ben Tracy.
In an interview on Fox News Friday night, President Trump said Qasem Soleimani was planning to blow up the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. Then the president revealed more.
Did he have large-scale attacks planned for other embassies? And if those were planned, why can't we reveal that to the American people? Wouldn't that help your case?
I can reveal that I believe it would have been 4 embassies.
That is more intelligence detail than members of Congress say they received in closed-door briefings on Capitol Hill this week.
This has already been a rough weather weekend in much of the country. CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca.
There was overnight, somebody in Shreveport, Louisiana passed away when the storm went through and it collapsed a tree on their home. In Dallas, there was a car that went into a low water crossing, and 1 person died in one of the vehicles there. There's at least 3 people who have died as a result of this storm, whether it be heavy winds or some of the quick downpours that came down.
And yet another earthquake was felt today in Puerto Rico, magnitude 5.9. CBS's David Begnaud is there.
These folks have been dealing with earthquakes since December 29th. There have been more than 2,000. More than 60 of them have been felt. Nearly every single day, a couple of times a day, there's an earthquake that you feel somewhere on the island.
This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
The new year is here, and I found the perfect way to shake up our shopping routine. It's Walmart's grocery pickup and delivery.
Oh, yeah?
We get the same prices as in-store, but at Walmart, they do the shopping for you.
So it's like a shopping shortcut.
A fairy grocery mother who just shops her grocery list so hard.
A secret sauce that makes running errands a cakewalk.
A life hack that hacks your life to get more life out of life.
Nice.
Use code WOWFRESH and get $10 off your first grocery pickup or delivery today. Walmart. Save money, live better. Delivery fee applies. Delivery available in select markets. First order only. $50 minimum. Expires March 31st, 2020. Restrictions apply.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
Out with the old and ink with the new.
You can't print without ink.
Yeah, it's very hard. I've tried.
So stock up at Staples, because right now, all HB ink cartridges are buy one, get one 30% off.
Plus, get free overnight delivery on HB ink at Staples.com. Staples, where there's a whole lot more in store.
Valid 1/5/20 to 1/11/20. Restrictions apply. Free delivery excludes holidays and weekends. Order by 5 p.m. See store or staples.com/ink savings for details.
In New Orleans, the party for Monday's college football championship has begun.
The Tigers are in town, with Clemson landing at the airport to a warm greeting complete with a jazz band, and the LSU Tigers driving into New Orleans for the big game.
New Orleans is hosting our National College Football Championship.
New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell. The team's now prepared to play football as fans have fun at events like Fan Central.
An interactive amusement park with the theme of college football.
Bill Hancock's the playoff executive director. Dave Cohen for CBS News, New Orleans.
The Super Bowl is still several weeks away. There's another contest going on in Florida. The 10-day Python Bowl started yesterday. Hunters who kill the most and biggest pythons win all-terrain vehicles and cash. The goal of the event is to raise the public's awareness of the problem with pythons and how they devour native mammal and bird populations. Bud Mishkin, CBS News.
This is an advertisement. Paid non-attorney spokesperson Ricky LeBlanc, admitted in Massachusetts only. Sokolov Law, LLC, Chestnut Hill, Mass. Paul J. Morgan, Winter Park, Florida. Greg Hobby, New Jersey. Michael Bro Gonzalez, admitted Louisiana. While this firm maintains joint responsibility, most cases of this type are referred to other attorneys for principal responsibility. Mesothelioma. If you know what mesothelioma is, you or someone you love has likely been affected by this devastating cancer. You may be entitled to compensation. Call Sokolov Law today. 1-800-578-2400. The only known cause of mesothelioma is asbestos exposure. Thousands of U.S. veterans and trade workers are at risk for the disease. Nearly $30 billion in court-ordered trusts has been set aside to pay money to asbestos victims. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call now. You may be able to receive compensation without ever going to court or filing a lawsuit. Call for a free legal consultation at 1-800-578-2400. That's 1-800-578-2400. 1-800-578-2400.
Hi, this is Julie Oliver. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I am committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs, I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Julie Oliver, today for a free quote at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
And your CBS News has been brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. For home, life, or auto insurance, give Julie a call, 760-353-5800.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
AM 1230.
I'm George. I'm George.
KXO.
1230. KXO.
This is an ugly candy bar. Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away. We're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know. Maybe we should be on the radio or something. Skywriting.